Sorry.
Raphael.
I mean, honestly.
We can do this.
Come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
Hey guys, here we go. We're back here with Fire Emblem Three Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassins only. Run! We just completed 2 really big and long battles, and
I'm exhausted.
Me too.
What gives, Professor?
Me? What's about? How is this my fault?
I was so excited to see everyone again, and then this happens.
What, you saving my life? This is a bad day for you? Granted, I understand it's not what you were expecting when you came here. Neither was it for I.
I'm so tired from the long journey. How did it come to this?
Let's all take a moment to catch our breath.
If you've got the spare time to play with those guys, the least you could do is prepare some tea.
Claude said he brought lots of food for everyone. Blank Claude. Thanks for your help.
We were hoping someone would come to back us up when we started routing the bandits. It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence and doing whatever they please here.
Although granted, it did seem like you were going to kind of handle it for a bit there, Claude.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
Hey, likewise.
That's the spirit, Marianne.
That was fun. In fact, I wouldn't mind romping around some more.
No! Please, let's just go have a 3-hour-long support episode where we all get up to Sport of A and round out our little character arcs.
You were alive.
I'm so tired from all the fighting.
I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
Ouch. Sorry, Claude.
And it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills. That's a relief.
Once again, it was basically Claude doing all of it.
Alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe where there isn't so much of an outdoor latrine would be a good
Now that we've
move.
dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
They'd never suspect that.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garreg Mach Monastery. After all, it's right in the middle of Fodlan. It's a critical strategic location.
Especially with all the roofs missing.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all.
He did make good mention of that to us before, Claude. I feel like we should probably have seen this one
If we
coming.
not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Naturally. And, to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt.
At which point you better tell him to take a hike.
The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself.
I suppose you've got a point there, but it's like, if you don't have all of the Alliance at your back, it's going to be hard to make said preparations.
That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Hey, sure, sounds like fun.
Now you're talking. Sounds like fun.
Look at you, me and Raphael.
Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
Why else would you have come back? Leader, man?
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
I suppose congratulations are in order. That was a celebration Wendy's order we had earlier then.
If we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
What? You were the one who just said your dude was on Imperial land, so there wasn't a choice anyway.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory.
Thank goodness, we've got Leone. Okay, the rest of you can go home.
I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I've got to protect my little sis.
I will join as well. After all, House Ordelia was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Of course. I understand your motivation.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
Hey, Lawrence, I couldn't help but notice that you didn't say I'll join.
I don't want to run anymore. I hope I'll be of use to everyone.
You will, don't
We
worry.
can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
Well, Ignatz, slow down. I'm not sure how comfortable I'd feel with a lance-only run. I'm not sure we could do that. Or worse yet, an axe-only run. I'm not sure anything.
What about you, Lawrence? Are you going
going to go back home to your scary father or what?
We cannot rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain.
You know, if Claude isn't gonna win, I'll just do it for us. I'll just win war.
It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
Well, at least you got a sensible reason.
All of us are fighting for a different reason, but we share a common enemy. If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have the chance.
I like the sound of that. Hildegard, you know, it's been 6 years or so now, and she really still hasn't talked to me about why, but everyone's homes and families getting decimated for reasons we have yet to understand. Sounds bad to me.
Teach. Will you help as well?
Okay. I'll give it some thought.
Please do. I'm counting on you. Even if your ultimate goal is to find Rhea, it would be better to stick with us as you search.
Well, my ultimate goal is not to find Rhea. It's to settle down in a nice peaceful village somewhere with Happy and be away from all this, but since that doesn't seem like a really viable option.
With you on our side, the church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause.
Point taken there.
It will be easier to rally support.
Because I'm well known in the church and all.
Your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army.
Once again, I think you were doing pretty fine on your own there with your sword avoidance and your sword prowess and your speed
just words.
stat.
Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
Okay.
You're really laying it
But
all on the table, aren't you,
that
Claude?
also isn't true. I think your schemes are worth plenty without me and my stupid Assassins Only run.
Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin.
But we're going to anyway.
Repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
You mean the Knights? Maybe you don't. Ah, sure is good to see all our friendly faces again. Ah, look at them all. They're all tall and powerful.
You were alive all this time?
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Oh, thank the goddess.
Why is Ignatz here
I
with all the
couldn't
church
bear
people?
the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you. But I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Oh, thank you.
Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
That's not true.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind.
Thanks, Claude.
We'll figure it all out.
Claude and I are both just in the back over here. Never mind. Never mind. You're right. Never mind.
Golden Deer House is together again at last. And all grown up. Well, for the most part.
What's that supposed to mean?
Do regret that we were never able to hold a proper graduation for all of you students.
How's the search for Rhea progressing? I'm not going to say thank you for that sentiment at all. Just gloss over that one.
All of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill.
So basically, you've been doing nothing for 5 years, is what you're telling me.
Hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day. That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
I know, right? She's the only one who didn't show. Irresponsible is what that is.
Fortunately,
It's
that
setting a
doesn't
bad
seem to be
example.
the case, though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah, this is an important location for the church.
Right
To
on
think
cue.
You've left it in such a state.
The believers are mourning this destruction. It's a danger to the locals, too. It's a danger to the locals, too.
That's true. Perhaps we've left it alone for too long. We've got to make things right.
Oh, boy. Back for a day, and we're already starting up our old schemes again, Claude.
Clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea.
Oh, we don't have to hoodwink Cyril into this. Is he even a knight at this point? He should take a break. He's been searching for 5 years tirelessly.
Area too. Agreed. There is also a great deal of valuable literature here.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Oh, yeah, and while you're at it, if you could just get, like, also a blacksmith and a battalion guildmaster and, like, a few merchants as well, would really, really set me at ease. Oh, man, I can't wait to see how Abyss has changed since then, if at all.
And then we can get started.
But I suppose we're not going to see that this episode because, like I was saying, this episode's probably going to have to be a very, very long support episode. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of emotions as well. It's going to be a heck of a lot of A supports after the time skip, some of which I won't have seen in a while and some of which I won't have seen ever. But we've made it to chapter whichever.
Part 2.
The Alliance Leader's Ambitions.
Guardian Moon. The Alliance leader's ambitions.
Oh, feels good, feels good. What a happy reunion. And after everything was so sad for a bit, too.
Claiming the monastery at Garreg Mach as its home base, the Alliance army joins forces with the Knights of Seros. Together, they begin to take up arms against the Adrestian Empire.
I wonder how that scene would have played out if you had gotten Sedith, Flane, Catherine, Hanneman, Manuela, and Cyril all killed prior to time skip. Like how much of that second scene where the knights all showed up would have happened, I wonder. Each unit has grown over the past 5 years. You should check their classes and weapons. Well, the weapons are all repaired, we know that quite well, but first of whatever month this was.
Work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
Tricky as ever, both of you.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
Really? It was his eyes, not his cue when he turned right over to you and went, "Right, Hilda?"
Thank you so much for your help with the restoration.
Oh yeah, man, I'm tired. All three of us have been doing our fair share. Really put some kinks in your muscles.
Please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. That job should have fallen to us.
That we did do,
I'm sorry
fair
for
and
the
square.
trouble.
So, no problem.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
The Church is at war with the Empire, but let's be realistic. Wouldn't it be better for the Alliance to eventually submit?
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Fodlan and destroy the existing order of the world.
Which again, insidious systems, academic basis, and that being the only way to get rid of them. But I don't think they meant in the terms of actually raising the schools of the country to the ground.
I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
What? Why would you want to make your base here of all places?
Garreg Mach is situated in the center of Fodlan, both geographically and spiritually. We want to secure this location while the Empire is still overlooking it.
I see. The Empire doesn't see this place as important at the moment because it's far from the front lines.
But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Fodlan. Luckily, good old Teach has finally returned to us.
Phew, yeah, man, luck indeed.
If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the Sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind.
I mean, not anyone. Again, Ferdinand did not seem fond of me for a very long time.
What's more, here we are, working alongside the legendary Knights of Seros. It smacks of divine providence, doesn't it? Can you feel it?
I have heard what you have to say, Claude.
from my hiding perch on the roof. My name is Bruce Wayne. I think it's a great idea. I will find Rhea.
We are at a relative standstill. But with the help of the Alliance, the Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you.
Oh yeah, that. Not looking forward to all the paperwork that comes with that
if
bit.
you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well.
Okay, that's nice to hear.
Is that acceptable, Claude?
Of course. I can't think of anything more reassuring than having both Teach and the Knights on our side. Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
The Knights have a bit of an up and down kind of track record, but I'm happy they're here. Oh, good. So we're all getting along and fixing up the monastery, and some of us are doing more work than others, and it's all a good time. There's something happening tomorrow as well. Curious to know how Agnos is doing. Go for a visit? Yes, but not till I get a chance to turn off the clicking, because we're going to want that off for as much of this as possible. Oh! Wouldn't you know, I'm curious to know how Ferdinand is doing also. Oh boy, this is going to be a long day. It's Ingrid's birthday! Oh, happy birthday! Let's have some... Oh, Ingrid, it's first time seeing you since the... Sorry. Literally just the first time I meet her after the time skip. I'm just happy birthday! Sorry, it's me again. I know, I'm still alive, but let's go have tea while we discuss it. Hey, no problem. Da-dum, boom, 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 da-dum.
Quite delicious.
It's the tastiest tea there ever done was. I already forgot what it was made of. Let's chat. Dreamy Nights shareable snacks are a good thing. Like these cookies. Yes. They've been here for 5 years. Evaluating allies, the ideal. Yeah. That Lawrence, huh? What a card. Also good with a sword sometimes. It's one of the most food for life. What does that mean?
As a child, my father and brother used to yell at me for spending so much time with my horse.
I feel like you told me this 5 years ago. This is just as sad a story as it was then. Good for you for... That's so funny! I can't believe they would scream at you for doing something you loved. Okay,
What? Is there something on my face?
Your cheeks are on your face. Let's leave now.
Thank you for the
Goodbye.
treat. I had such a great time.
Me too, man. Me too. Charisma. I had such a great time that my charisma did nothing. Okay, here we are. Back in our old room at last. Oh man, I can't wait to explore around and stuff. Oh, so unit appearance. First of all, let's so in attire, can you still give them the evening wear, or does that turn them into kiddos and stuff again? No, they still get to... Okay, cool. They still get to be adults while still having the evening wear on, and it has been sort of although this kind of fits with some of them as they're older now. The butler one, you can get the black and white or their personal colors, which is kind of sick. You can get the volleyball outfit. Maybe now that we're adults, we all wear the summer wear. Is that... Nah, let's carry on with the evening wear. It's a bit more assassin-y, isn't it? I'll just set that as default for everyone, but... Oh, look at our wolves here as well! Look at their new portraits! I haven't really gotten a chance to see them very closely. And can I set them all, everyone to, in battle, have their monastery appearance where possible? And I'll just, I'll put me back into Sothis stuff, and in battle, yep. It doesn't matter for you, because... Oh, right, I'll have to class... Hang on, sorry, let's just let me take a minute to class you out of that. Level 28, look at you go! And yeah, most everyone else is up at, like, level 25 and stuff. Neat level... Oh, nice. Okay, this is a marked improvement. I'm very happy about this. Alright, back into Assassin, please!
My secret is hard work.
A worthwhile secret. So, we're thinking we probably want to keep him in this? Yeah. Lawrence, I was keeping you an assassin. This kind of works with your long hair, though, the monastery outfit. I kind of dig that. I think I kind of like Raphael in the assassin gear. Iggy with this new outfit, it's very archery. What I mean to say is his normal war outfit here is very archery. So maybe this kind of works for as an assassin, doesn't it? Yeah, with the cape and all, it's cool looking. We'll let him keep that as normal outfit. Probably the assassin one makes the most sense for you, we were saying, because all your outfits are like dresses and stuff. Yeah, this seems like the kind of a bad thing to wear whilst doing a corkscrew for any number of reasons. We can keep you around the monastery, or should we put you back in this? Yeah, I kind of like this. It's cool that you still get like the little veil or whatever. I think that works. But in battle, we'll keep you in the assassin gear. Ditto for you. I kind of now. The question is, while you're on the monastery, do we want you in the your default outfit? Because it does look good on you with the way it matches your hair and all. This one looks a bit more normal on you when you were younger, I guess. Yeah, we'll keep you in your normal outfit, but in battle, we'll keep you in your class one. It looks pretty good in the black outfit. It just makes her like hair stand out more and stuff. But in battle, we probably want that. Your default outfit's fun and silly too, but let's leave it in that. Your attire around the monastery. I mean, your default outfit here is pretty good. You get the shield on the back and the quiver and everything. Yeah, it looks pretty sick. Battle, have we been going with the assassin outfit for you? I think we have, right? Let's try this one for a bit. We'll see how we like it in the next few battles. And everyone who's out of our house, I'll just leave them in their evening wear, I think. Petra is in our house. Oh, it looks so good! Your earrings are cool. We can go with this. I mean, this does sort of fit with the assassin vibe and the way it's sort of paired back and all. This or the... But then again, you look really cool in this actual assassin wear. I'm going to do that. So just for a moment in the monastery, do you want to keep you in this or this? Or volleyball. Let's go evening wear. Look at all the blue lions as well. Oh, it's so nice to see you a bunch again. Oh, right, but you'll notice there's a blue lion missing. Well, 3 really, but a blue lion missing that isn't the house leader or the vassal. Dear me. Is he the only one we're missing at the moment? I think maybe so. Alright, Sedithin does not have an evening wear though, so his only option is this. Catherine, we say we will probably want to keep you on the monastery version rather than the assassin outfit. Does look a little weird on you, doesn't it? Balthus, how do we feel about putting you in your default outfit? Yeah, it looks a little more right, doesn't it? His actual outfit is just like the trickster thing with like the pointed shoes and all. That's awesome. We can keep him in that, I think. Coco! Oh no, she's sad because she's outside. What's with the claws on her legs? But it's kind of awesome. I think I'll keep you in that. And Happy, my darling dearest. Oh, cool. You got a circlet and like cool hair now, but it's still got that like little messy toughness. Yes. That's toughness, not toughness. This... I guess this looks a little less silly while you're riding a horse, because these are like, they're like leg guards for riding a horse, but it does look just the slightest bit silly now. I do like the cape, though. But we'll keep you in this. All right, well, the important thing has been done, which is setting everyone's cosmetics for battle later on. So I think now we can, well, there's something we have to do. We have to talk to people or something like that. I don't know. I don't like games where you have to talk to people. They're boring. I only play games where you get 360 no-scopes all day, every day. Yeah, there are a lot of supports that need to be going on here. Some of them I'll have to actually walk and find them in the monastery, so they won't be happening, well, I guess I'll just go and do that immediately. But, Hoppy and, Ignatz, let's hear it. Up to 8, so we're getting max supports with a whole bunch of people here.
What a striking color. Ah, Professor, look at this stone. Such a brilliant blue. You don't normally find stones like this around here. I ought to grind it down. I wonder if it would still be the same color.
Why would you grind it down? Paint, I assume.
To make pigment for my art. Good supplies don't come cheap. I prefer to make my own. Blue is especially expensive. How fortunate that I chanced upon this remarkable blueness.
Remarkable blueness might be the title of this episode.
Oh, I'm sorry. There I go again. Blathering on and on about painting.
Yeah, Ignatz, you shouldn't feel safe talking to me about things that you enjoy. You idiot. I'm disgusted by how much you trust me as a friend enough to respect me with your talents and passions. Well, it's just a hobby, right?
Oh, yes. But I know that I can get rather caught up in it and,
That's good.
You know, Professor, no matter how impassioned I become about my art, you never hold it against me.
Why would I?
You could argue that I'm better off preparing for our next battle. I am becoming a knight.
That's all right. You're plenty prepared. Wouldn't you rather become an artist?
Oh, Professor. Please don't say things like that.
Well, sorry. Never mind.
I gave up on my artistic dreams long ago.
How long ago?
To support my family, I will be a knight. That's that.
I don't like the option it gives me to just tell him how he'll feel. I'd rather ask him. Feels more like the more professorly thing to do, and also just the less forceful thing to do. Will you regret that choice?
No. I know it's the right thing to do. I'll continue with my art as a hobby. I don't think I could ever give it up. When I see something beautiful, I can't suppress the urge to paint it. I don't have a choice. And if my art can bring happiness to even one person, that's good enough for me.
Well, mission accomplished. I feel very happy about your art and its remarkable blueness. As long as you're sure.
Professor, I have a favor to ask.
No, too busy. Sorry.
I'm painting a portrait right now. When it's finished, I'd like to give the piece to you. Would you take it?
Of course. Who is it of?
Perhaps it can bring you a little happiness. That will have made the effort well worth it.
Is it of me? It won't bring me happiness then. Sure.
Excellent. Is that a promise? Because I'm really going to put my heart in it. That is, I'm going to enjoy partaking in this casual hobby of mine.
Poor Ignatz. It's fine. You could just say you're going to enjoy it. That would make me more happy, in fact. Lysithea and Raphael to max. Let's just try and go for a bit of variety each time.
Ladder?
Need help with something, Lysithea?
I can't find.
Oh, I should probably move Raphael out of that.
And I needed to check out the books up on that top shelf.
Want me to just grab one for you?
No, I need to be able to dig around myself.
Also, in this, I think Raphael's supposed to be like way taller than her, but he only looks like half a foot taller than her here.
No problem. You could sit on my shoulders instead. Up you go.
Hang on a sec. That's not. I hope nobody saw that. Anyway, thank you. That was helpful. I can't believe how many fantastic books were hidden just out of reach up there. Thanks for being so patient while I rummaged.
No problem at all. It was my pleasure.
Hey, Raphael. You're always extra nice to me.
Actually, he's just extra nice, period. Also, we need to have a seminar for, like, some of the students in this game about not picking random people up without their consent.
Is it because I remind you of your sister Maya?
Yeah. I can't help but think about her whenever I see you around. We lost our parents when she was still real little. So, she never had adults around to do stuff for her. That's probably why she grew up to be the kind of kid who wants to do everything on her own.
That's certainly something I can relate to.
I keep telling her that it's okay to rely on her big bro a little bit. Like, when there's stuff she can't do because she's too small. She just needs to ask someone bigger to do it. I told her that she could help me when I'm having trouble with stuff too. Then we would be even.
Yo, we can all help one another out. We each have our strengths and weaknesses.
Thank you. You understand how to play Fire Emblem.
Receiving help and providing help in return. It sounds so simple, really.
It is simple. I knew you'd get it.
I do. And I hope you
said
understand
that so
you
loudly.
can come to me for help too, Raphael. I can't be the only one receiving aid. It makes me feel important and like a kid. I hate that.
All right then. You can help me clean up my room.
I bet it's a disaster knowing you. I'll help you on that front,
Ouch.
but I've got some rules on how to keep things tidy. You'll need to listen up.
If you could help with the actual tidying, that would probably be better. No need to bother with rules.
Fact.
I don't really do so good with remembering the complicated stuff. Oh, I got an idea. It would be even better if you could just come by and tidy up from now on.
You just
if you
came
keep
by the
helping me,
subtitles.
then I can help you whenever you need it. No guilt.
Whenever I need it, huh? How long does that offer hold?
From now on. Like for always. I don't know what's so difficult to understand.
For always sounds nice. I'm fine with that.
That's lovely. For always and forever. Also, it is one of those things that I find so funny because, and again, it's because she's insecure, not because she's actually useless. But she's all like, "Oh no, I don't like feeling like people treat me like a kid. Like there's stuff that I can't do." And it's like, you brought down Emperor Edelgard with a stick like 2 episodes ago, or however long that was. You are not, by any stretch of the imagination, someone who needs who is constantly being helped out of a bind in this game. Verdant and Hoppy, how's it going, my friend?
Take that!
It's just a dummy, Ferdinand. It can't accept smack talk. Nice hair. What's up?
Oh, you know, there's always something. It never ends.
Lose your father and your entire plot of land one day, and a war breaks out another. Yeah, these things just happen.
Lately, I have been feeling uneasy, impatient. Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops. 5 years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles, my father included. I always thought I would be the one to unseat him. But she did it instead, with all the ease and indifference of someone cracking an egg.
Well, you say that, but when we're playing on her route, it's gonna be a lot harder.
She put my father under house arrest. She stripped House Ire of its power. Rather than accepting a role as her puppet, I left. Now I fight to topple the Empire. The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious.
It's not your fault I haven't benched you.
She never stops moving forward. Single-minded, never wavering. But where does that leave
That's
me?
Edelgard for you.
Here, flailing about, going nowhere, contributing nothing.
Well, I don't think it was done as a personal attack on you. Nor do I think it's very healthy to visualize it that way. That's not true.
But it is. That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities.
Save for her ability. I mean, I would say that the restraint in not blowing up a school ever is one of your many glimmering talents that you exceed Edelgard in.
I saw her as a worthy opponent. She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all. As the head of the noble House Ire, I must be able to achieve results. But all my efforts have come to nothing. Results are everything. I have not shown results, so I will be stagnating here forever.
Results are not everything, but also you have shown results. But you have achieved results.
I appreciate your kind words, but you are wrong. I know that I have a massive wall to climb, and I must climb it alone. Even so, may I ask a favor?
Please. Yes?
Professor, please keep an eye on my progress.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be easy since you're going nowhere and doing nothing. Yes, of course I will.
I would appreciate if you were always by my side, bearing witness to my accomplishments.
Sure. Well, I don't know, always by your side. I mean, I have a whole bunch of an entire other cast of characters who I need to have conversations with at some point. Marianne and Lawrence. This, hopefully, is a bit redemptive for him, considering how weird he was with her earlier.
The books that you lent me have proved most fascinating. Would you permit me to offer you tea as a token of my gratitude?
I'm a little busy right now. Maybe later tonight?
Of course. I will look forward to it.
That's not something she would have been able to say before. And good job, Lawrence, for not pressuring her. You're both doing so well.
Certainly. Thank you for coming. Oh, and please, relax. This is no formal occasion.
This tea tastes so good.
Doesn't it just? This is my absolute favorite. I'm pleased you like it.
The haughtiest way you could possibly have said that. Doesn't it just?
This pastry may suit your palate also. It is commonly paired with this tea in my homeland.
Ah, it's sweet. It complements the astringency of the tea.
You have exquisite taste, and there is plenty more where that came from.
But sure,
You
I'd like
simply
a
must
sour
do this
tea.
Again.
You want to spend more time with me?
Naturally.
Well, that's... Actually, there's something I need to say.
Yes? What is it?
I've been keeping this from you for a while. It's about my crest. It's just terrible.
Please, that's quite enough.
Oh.
You're trembling. If uttering this secret hurt you, then I have no desire to hear it.
It's just...
Your smile is a greater gift to me than any truth. Whatever you have hitherto concealed, I am certain it is essential to you. And I do wish to know it. But not until the day arrives when you can tell me with a smile on your face. I am not the sort of man to prize my own knowledge over others' happiness, you know. Besides, the mystery is part of your charm.
You're funny, Lawrence.
There, that's what I mean. Your beauty is always captivated, but that smile truly warms my heart.
This is the first time I've smiled in so long, and I have your kindness to thank for that.
Said, you are perfect just as you are. But I suppose I can take a little credit. Yes, your radiant smile shall illuminate all the world. With me by your side, you will not be able to help it.
I'm looking forward to that.
That was super sweet. And also, I appreciate the growth there in Lawrence from saying, like I said, you're perfect already, instead of what he said before, with like, you could use a little polish, or whatever the hell he said. I'm pretty sure I hadn't seen that one before, because I think I didn't use Lawrence too much when I first did this, so I don't know that I got many of them past B. That was very nice. I mean, he came on a little strong, but that's just Lawrence, I guess. Marianne seemed to be more comfortable setting boundaries with him as well, which was nice. I appreciated that in a big way. Claude and Leonie, let's hear it. We're gonna be here for a while, friends.
Another battle coming up. What do you think of our chances?
Winning is always the goal. At any rate, I've done everything I can to prepare.
That's the right attitude. I'm sure they're doing all they can on their side, too.
Actually, there are so many that I might not be able to fit it all into one episode. I might split this into two.
I don't doubt it, but however strong they are, it's no more than a Fodlan concern. Who knows how far this world extends beyond the boundaries of Fodlan? Talk of strength or weakness doesn't amount to much when it's only in relation to a tiny corner of the world.
Guess you're right. Thinking about it like that, even this war seems like a storm in a teacup.
Exactly. It's nothing more than an internal quarrel amongst the people of Fodlan.
This would also be a pretty treasonous conversation they're having here. Not unlike the one they had earlier about religion, because people who run Fodlan like to think it is a bit more important and something of a center of the world.
Typical laid-back Claude. I always like talking to you. Your perspective on the world is so refreshing. Things I thought were obvious turn out not to be.
The way you think, that she thinks. Common sense never tells the whole story. It's similar to what we were talking about before, about how you need to doubt yourself first.
True enough, but where did you get these ideas? That perspective of looking past the walls of Fodlan, when it's all we can see in front of us?
Do you really want to know?
I do.
But I'm afraid now isn't the time.
Figures.
When this war is won, I'll tell you all about it. It'll be easier for me to show you than to tell you.
Show me. Are we
Oh
going
boy.
somewhere?
Oh boy.
It's quite a distance.
Oh
You'll
boy.
start to appreciate how big the world is if you go.
Sounds eye-opening. I'll look forward to it.
That's sweet.
Can we call it a promise?
Yes, it's a promise. But first, let's win this war and leave it far behind us.
That's cute. I really like that. I kind of want them to get together now. Damn it. Only like a day into the time skip and I'm already like, I ship it. That is cool because like all of the conversations leading up to that point have been all about broadening one another's perspectives kind of and like questioning the way that Fodlan sees itself because they're both kind of not huge fans of the way the hierarchy of Fodlan and the alliance within are set up. I say we do one more and then we save the rest for another episode because we do still have a fair number, it would seem. Oh. It'll take some more time before I can get up to A support with Happy. How interesting. That's enough strong then with Constance and Happy up to A support. I hope this doesn't make me ship them so hard that I'll feel bad about romancing her.
There is
little that can rival the taste of a freshly caught fish grilled to perfection over an open flame.
You just see Flame pop up slowly in the window in the background.
I prefer mine with a pinch of salt.
Look at you, eating regular food like the rest of us regular folk.
It's only temporary. A fish from the river saved at the marketplace.
Don't get used to this.
Project will require every bit of gold I can spare.
Plus, there's a war going on. We've all got to save money however we can.
Constance, what is that shabby meal you're eating with such lowly company?
Oh, excuse you.
I suppose after all that's happened, she's given up on regaining her noble title. Probably for the best.
How dare you? Would you two mind your own business? We're just trying to eat in peace.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a stray cat is screeching at us.
Oh dear, she's not using any silverware to speak of. She's just eating with her paws.
I'll find you. Where do you think you can run? This is our monastery.
I'd expect that from a commoner, but Constance seems to be doing the same thing. How humiliating.
Oh, we're so vicious. Beating up on poor, pathetic Constance after all of her setbacks.
I found a character worse than Bernadetta's father.
What are you laughing at?
Pardon my outburst, but I couldn't help myself after your ridiculous conversation.
Tell him, Constance!
How I eat my fish has nothing to do with my status.
Get him, Coco!
I shall vow one thing now.
When House Nouvelle's restored, I'm eating everything with my hands!
House Nouvelle is restored, I shall bite into a whole fish thrice weekly.
Yes!
Pardon? Moreover, Happy is a dear friend. I won't permit you to call her a stray cat or anything so insulting.
Get learned!
We shall continue to remain steadfast friends even after my title is restored.
Get absolutely demolished. Deconstructed. Get atomized.
With such disgraceful behavior, she won't restore her house anytime soon.
Not with help from yokels like you.
Well, for the upper class, those two seemed rather classless.
You can say that again.
What just happened?
I knew them of old. They were callow noble women from the school of sorcery.
Okay. I thought they were just random nobodies. I mean, they are, I guess. But damn, what has to happen to you to make you like that?
No, I mean, you said that I'm a dear friend. Did you really mean that?
Oh, Happy. Of course she does.
Oh, well, one says all sorts of things when one feels like being. But yes, I really meant that. Even when I am a noble once more, I expect you to keep me company well into my dotage.
Of course, Coco. Won't be easy getting rid of me.
That was really nice. I felt... I don't think I've ever been angrier at this game than I was just then. When those two came up and started talking smack. That came from a primal place within me. I don't know what that was. Sorry. I mean, I guess it's just because I care about Happy that much and, you know, Constance as well. But damn, that got to me so hard. I'm very happy that ended that way, though. It's nice to see Constance's irreverence not just be like a fun little character affectation, but it also is like, yeah, that's part of how she's going to restore her house because she just does not take that kind of nonsense sitting down. I mean, she literally stood up. And it was nice also for Happy, who's had such a life of misfortune to this point, to see her, you know, her efforts in building a relationship actually bear fruit in that Constance feels similarly about her. Really nice. Very nice. Damn. I don't even know what I feel like I just was seeing red for a second there. Sorry. Next video going on the channel is going to be, it's going to be the finale of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. After all this time, it's the longest series on our channel to date. Holy crap, what a momentous thing this is. Tragically, I did lose the footage of the final boss fight. It basically started right at like the last scene after the final boss, but I was able to re-record some footage that does capture the similar vibes, I think, of what was going on, so. And it's not a terribly difficult boss fight once you've done all the shrines anyway and you have a billion hearts, so. It's not like we were missing like the pulse pounding, sweating behind the knees kind of gameplay. But nevertheless, next video will be going, next 3 houses will be some more, we'll be finishing out these supports, and depending on how long it takes, we may also get into a bit of the monastery. Oh, we're at chapter 13, so we better start saving up some renown to go get those new, Abyss faculties, one of which has got to be the Wayseer's room, right? Oh man, God, I can't wait to see what that does. I'm so excited. Those two wannabes in that cafeteria, they'll see when Happy's head of the goddamn continent, and Constance has House Nouvelle back up and running. They'll see! And then hopefully we can be friends, because, I don't know, making enemies for life just doesn't seem like a me kind of thing to do. That's all for now, though, so thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now! Peace! Wait, how screwed I was. I didn't realize it was going to hit multiple times. Hang on. Let me get that barrier out. Oh, you're going to hit me with melee. That could be a problem for the barrier. Ah! Oh, I just used my other recovery and immediately lost it. Come on, we can't have that much more health. Ah! Oh boy.